was thinking a little bit about what leads to my success ultimately as a trader, and I've thought about this a lot, and having a lot of students come through the Market Profile Trading Academy here in Bend has provided me with a lot of insight. And I think one of the biggest things that I think has helped me in my success is being able to look at markets in a manner that accepts loss as part of the game. What do I mean by that? Going through my trades, I bet you I tend to leg into trades and I tend to leg out of trades. And what I mean by that is I plan for a trade to go against me. That's pretty much standard in what I do. And when I plan to do that, then I can sell a market as it goes against me. So I could sell it at 100, sell it at 125, I could sell it at 150 if that was my plan and I've got a strategy built around that. Or I could buy it as it goes against me, or I could buy it as it pyramids up and goes higher. So these are all part of the plan, and I think what most people don't understand is the goal in trading obviously is to make money, not to be right. And there's some really good traders out there. I mean, Paul Tudor Jones says this all the time, that he's right maybe 30% of the time. So that means that he's wrong the majority of the time. And I think in my trading, what I've been able to see is that I'm wrong probably 80% of the time. And what do I mean by that? It means that as soon as I start a trade, whether long or short, it tends to go against me, meaning I immediately expect it to go against me. That doesn't mean I'm wrong immediately because I'm not a scalper. But if that's what I expect, then I can be comfortable in the trade and managing the risk in that trade. And it's very important, I think, that people realize they don't have to be right absolutely right away to make money in this business. So making money requires you not only taking losses at the right time, but also managing a trade as you build into a trade. So it's very important to notice the difference of not only being wrong in a trade, but being wrong in a trade for some period of time. And I think that the best traders out there, 30 to 40% of the time, if they're making money, that percentage of time are doing great. So when I see systems that are 98, 95, 85% flawless, perfect, it doesn't exist. I guess, again, what I mean by that is you don't just enter a trade and it goes your way. And this is a key differentiator that most people don't think about. So can you get into this business knowing that pretty much everything that you start to make money is going to go against you? And I guess I see over and over again, do you have the persistence, do you have the resilience, do you have the stamina to exist and survive in that type of atmosphere? It's not easy. It's very difficult. So, and do you have a plan to deal with it when things go against you? In other words, if you plan on selling 5 contracts over the next 3%, if you sell one here, you may never even get on the full trade, which is okay. But you have a plan. So being wrong is a key part of trading, and it's usually being wrong from the start, and then maybe in the finish you're not wrong. So it's a different way of looking at it, but I wanted to just kind of point this out that I see this over and over again. People will come in and they could have 0 experience to 25 years plus of trading experience, and they think that they just need to be right all the time, so that perfection analysis or that perfection paralysis that exists because they're always trying to pick the perfect top or pick the perfect bottom doesn't exist. And then on top of that, when they do that, they tend to either overtrade or risk too much of their capital. So when you combine those two things together, having that attitude about being wrong versus just making money, it really changes the way that you look at things, and maybe it changes the way that you will behave. So that either pressing too much size, fear of losses, again, how do I get to that perfect entry or exit? I don't even try to. I see this all the time. I'll have people, they're like, you said it was going to go here. I don't know where a market's going to go ever. Nobody does. I have some perception of risk and where it could go, and that's why I, again, try to look at ranges. I try to sell from this to this, and then I try to buy on the way down from this to this, and then I try to buy on the way down to sell higher. All right? So if you are not well capitalized, don't overtrade and don't trade too big, okay? that fear of losing characterizes, your trading, and you'll bust out just as quickly as when you lever up like that. So make sure you're well capitalized. Make sure you have a good mentor. Call us here at the Market Profile Trading Academy. Set up a calendar event. We give 30-minute free consults, both Josh and I, and we try to find out if this business is for you. It's not for everybody. It's a very difficult business. And we want those that have a sports background, an athletic background. We want you to succeed. We want you to have that resilience. Hey, if you played baseball and you were a 250 hitter, you'd probably be pretty good at this business. You step up and come to bat every time. If you were a pitcher and had a 4-point ERA and you were a starting pitcher and you played all through high school and college, you'd probably be pretty good at this business. All sports are like that. There is a drive. It's not always the perfect shot. It's not always the perfect setup. So you have to, again, get rid of the carelessness that exists in the marketplace by looking at yourself, being aware. And again, a lot of people are talking about this in all aspects of life. That awareness is what is going to lead to your success. Are you self-aware? Are you in the moment? Can you trade without distractions and be in the moment? Very difficult to do, but think about this. And again, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, 541-728-3217, direct number, or get on our calendar. If you go to calendly.com/Market Profile Trading Academy, set up your 30-minute calendar event with us. We'll find out, hey, is this a possibility for you? Or we'll tell you, it doesn't sound like you have the guts and the stamina to make it in this business. So give us a call. We're happy to help, doing good things for people. Make this your business. It is a business. Make it your business. Invest in yourself.